Pace, pace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. This is spooky hours, and it is spooky out here. We're gonna get right into it, man. This gonna be a two-part show. We got your man 50 Cent. He insinuates that Jay-Z is hiding since it's hot out here. And we all know what he's referring to. It's hot out here. He says no more brunch, no more lunch, and all that. Let's get to that. Run the lights up. This is the livest show. We are doing spooky hours as well. You know how we do. We got Demon House out. Successfully is on the app, on the Apple side. The Google side we still working on. Give me another day or so, but it's on the paywall, it's on the Patreon. Let's get it, y'all. We're gonna get right into it. Run the lights up. The phone lines is working. Call me up 310-598-2974. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it, man. Run the lights up. Salute to the Rec Mob, salute to SJ, salute to my whole team. Let's get it. It is spooky hours. And it is spooky out here. God damn it. It is spooky. We're gonna talk about it. Okay? But let me run the video and then y'all can start calling in. It's gonna get crazy. So y'all might want to get your calls in early. All right? Right after the video. Let's get it. The video is short, so let's get it.
When's Jay's coming to Summer Jam?
I'm sorry?
When's Jay-Z coming
When's
to Summer
Jay-Z
Jam?
coming back? It's been a long time.
When's Jay-Z coming back anywhere? We waiting for him to come a lot of places. I want him to come on the show.
No brunch, no lunch, no dinner. It's hot out here, man. It's hot out here. You gonna see him nowhere.
Real question.
When's Jay's coming to Summer Jam?
I'm sorry?
When's Jay-Z coming to Summer
Jay-Z
Jam?
coming back?
It's been a long time.
When's Jay-Z coming back anywhere? We waiting for him to come a lot of places. I want him to come on the show.
No brunch, no lunch, no dinner. It's hot out here, man. It's hot out here. You gonna see him nowhere.
Real question.
Mic check. We live. Man. You know, 50. 50 ain't got no chill. No chill. 50 gonna kick a nigga back in at all times. You know, peace.
Peace. What's
Jan-
happening, M.Reck?
Janie B, what's going on? Everything's good. How you feeling?
Pretty good. It's a good night tonight.
Mm-hmm.
How about yourself?
Feeling great. I'm feeling great. Another spooky hours, you know, and we're gonna cover general content as well. And it's great to have you in the building with me. So Janie B, what's your assessment on this 50 Cent commentary?
I think besides you, M.Reck, 50 Cent the only one that's keeping it real.
Let's talk about it.
Like he's not afraid to address the elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere we saw Diddy, we saw Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yes.
All of a sudden, stuff started coming out about him. He did him the same way he did R. Kelly. He ghosted him.
That's a fact.
I mean, he did that to D. Haven. He did that to R. Kelly. He did that to now Diddy. Now he just out the way.
Why you think that is?
Because he a part of the problem. Like he a part of all of that.
Wow.
Just like I told you stories about the situation that I was in with Diddy. Like the same people that's in the group with me, they told me stories about him. Like this stuff is not, it's not new news. People been saying it forever. It's just not been like people just call you crazy or they don't believe you. It's too many people coming out with what really happened back in the day. now it's so plentiful, you can't ignore it.
Correct. And it's funny, you see how Ebro and Rosenberg changed the subject real fast.
Real fast.
Real fast.
But you see 50 Cent kept going with it.
Yeah.
Like people don't scare him. After him getting shot 9 times, he said it. Nothing scares him anymore. He already lost his mama when he was a kid. Getting shot, he already faced death. Now it's time to live. He gonna say whatever he feel like saying, especially when he know the truth about a lot of things.
Facts.
50 Cent is another one of them people like Cat Williams. People take their stuff to them because they know they not finna fold on what's coming their way. They with all the smoke. And that's why people come to you. Like you make people feel safe.
Thank you. I try. You know, I mean, it's funny because I knew this day would come. Like just in general, like the people that was doing the bullshit behind the scenes, I knew it was gonna be a time where they're gonna have to face. They're gonna have to face the music.
It's karma. Like what's the saying? Whatever's done in the dark must come to the light.
Correct.
And you've been talking about it for a long time, and
yes.
I was listening to you, but I never would say anything. I hadn't went through enough therapy to be talking about it like on a platform. You don't know what kind of backlash you're gonna get. Who's gonna believe you? I got to a point in life where I didn't really care what somebody believed or not. It's just the more I talk about it, the better I feel.
Correct. Man, this trial is getting interesting. It's just more and more stuff that keep coming out. You know, with this Diddy trial, and I think they had like I seen a headline like a fan must have asked J-Lo something about Diddy, and she just she was signing autographs. Yeah, she was signing autographs and she ran off. You know what I mean? But Jenny B, hold that thought. I'm gonna answer this call. I'm gonna hit you right back. T, what's going on? T, what's the word?
Hey, what's good, M.Reck? How you doing, man? How you been?
I'm good, brother. You know, just trying to do a billion things. Damn, the lines is getting lit. All right, so we got T from Brooklyn. Talk to me, T. What's the word? Damn, the lines is going crazy right now. See, it's like Janie B is smart. She always make sure she call first, get her assessment in, then everybody else be trying to call. But anyhow, T, talk to me, man. Are you speaking on the 50 Cent, insinuating that Jay-Z is hiding it since the Diddy arrest, or you calling to give us a spooky story?
Look, I'm calling about the 50 Cent, man.
Okay.
Like, this is my thing, bro. I think that us as black people, 50 Cent especially, we just got to mind our business, right? He get up there on the platforms and he just be talking, insinuating, and just saying a lot of stuff. You feel me? I don't know. Nobody knows what's what. I just think us as black people, when our people is involved in certain things or it's allegedly and this, that, and the third, I just think we need to mind our business and just let whatever happens, happens. We the only culture that take things to social media and take things this way and that way and start bashing our own people. Like, we don't see this from the Jewish community. We don't see this from the Irish community. No community does this. They all mind their business and they just be quiet, right? Our community, we get up there, we bash this person, this person, this person. We just come up with stories just out of random, right? And just like with the dude Weinstein, right? The director, you ain't see Jewish people coming out telling stories and saying this, saying that. They all was quiet. When Madoff stole all that money, guess what? They all was quiet. They mind their business. Kevin Spacey, they all was quiet.
Well, let me say
Black
this.
people,
Let me say this, not to
yeah,
cut your
got.
wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that's part of the problem? People staying quiet? Why?
I think that's
Yeah.
part of the problem when it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's part of the problem when it's happening. If it's happening and you see something, you say something.
Correct.
But if you in those rooms and you're not saying nothing, then you might as well just mind your business. You're not built like that. After the fact, when 10 years, 20 years ago, and you want to come up with a story from 10, 15, 20 years ago, that's not valid. It's not valid because that person can actually use you as, hey, you was actually down with it too. You was there. You was at the party. And if I was Puff, everybody that was at that party, I would call them, I would subpoena them and say, hey, did you see anything weird? Did you see anything, this, that, and third? And you start to, and all the people that came to the party would say, no, I didn't see anything weird. No, Oprah, Hillary Clinton, whoever was there, they all gonna say no. You know why? Because they would be involved in it, right? They would be cool with it, you know? That's what that would mean. You know, if I was him, that's how I think he gonna get out of it. Because he gonna call a lot of people up there that was there at the parties, you know?
No doubt.
So
my
that's
brother.
just how I feel. That's just how I feel about it. You know, if he wrong, then he wrong. If all that did happen, then send him to the moon. If it's not what it was supposed to be, then it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Got you, good brother. I appreciate you calling and your assessment. And I'm gonna get to all these other callers. Salute, T.
Absolute salute, man. I love what you're doing, man.
Thank
You
you.
already know.
You're ready. T, before you go, I got that
Yeah.
Demon House animation episode out for Spooky Hours. That's out on the app. It's on the Patreon. So the links are gonna be in the description in the chat room. Check it out. All right.
You already know. I got you.
Thank
you
you,
already
bro.
know.
Peace.
What it is.
Peace.
You know what I mean?
Caleb.
How you doing, M.Reck?
What's going on? I'm good, brother. Hold on one second. I need everybody to pound that like button. I forgot to say that.
That like button.
Pound that like
Hit
button.
that like button.
Pound that like button on Facebook. Pound that like button on Twitch. Pound that like button on
Share.
YouTube. Run it up. We got a quick 700 in here, like 10 minutes or so. Run it up, share it.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah.
Let's get it. So, my brother, you got the floor. The line's on fire, so you know what we got to do. Go ahead. You got the floor.
Okay. This is Caleb, man. I disagree with that last caller. I think 50 Cent, he got what it takes to speak out. You know, a lot of people not gonna speak out because them brothers got power, man. Jay-Z, Puffy, you know, they kept a lot of people quiet, and a lot of people was indulging in them type of activities. And I never heard 50 involved in it, and that's what you said. That might be the problem because people not speaking out. And when that kid sat on Diddy lap and read all them names, he was letting them know they get me. All y'all coming with me. It's just a matter of time, bro. I ain't seen Jay-Z, man, since. I haven't seen him nowhere. Maybe you might have seen him M.Reck, but man, people have to speak out, man. But now that Diddy locked up, now you're seeing people starting to speak out a little here, a little bit more. But 50 always been on their bumper, man. I just wanted to say that, man. A lot of people don't have that like 50 got. 50 don't, man. 50 came in a game like this. 50 came in a game like this. You know, with how to rob.
He came in the game. So I think, and it's a position thing. So I ain't gonna hold the line. I just want to say that, man. People, our culture, why other people don't speak out, because our culture highly influential, and two, we govern our own culture. Other people govern their own ethnic group, their own culture, and we govern ours. And 50 is an ambassador in that game and in this life, and have that gangsterism to kind of go at these type of people, man. So I just wanted to say that, man. And much love to you, man. Y'all hit that like button, and everybody have a great evening. And much love to you, M.Reck. It ain't nothing but love by Caleb, big homeboy.
No doubt, family. Appreciate you. Salute. Let's get it. The lines is on fire, man. A lot of people calling. Mute your audio. Make sure you have your audio muted. This is the livest show. I'm the livest host. We got Demon House out, the animation episode to Spooky Hours. It is out on the app, on the Apple side. I'm working on the Google side, but also you can get it on the Patreon as well as the paywall. The links will be in the chat room. Let's get it. So call us. State your name, where you calling from. Make sure your audio's muted and keep it clean. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you loud and clear, good brother.
All right, man. What's up? I'm Chris from Florida. I'm a Nazi white supremacist. I just wanted to let you guys know that Kanye was right. And the last caller before that, he said that you guys run your own culture. Unfortunately, that's not true. The Jews own you blacks.
I got to get you out of here. No, we're not even doing no anonymous. So you call up with that, you're going to take it to another level. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck.
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing?
How you doing? This is my first time calling in. I'm a new subscriber. My name is CC Trucker. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. So I just wanted to give my little 2 cents.
Oh, not a problem. I appreciate you calling. I appreciate you calling.
Am I live?
Yeah, you live. You live. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Do me a favor. Do you got me on a AirPod or you got me on speaker? I just want to make sure you
I'm on an AirPod. Why is it bad connection?
Nah, it's not bad. It's just sometimes it's a little muffled. I'm trying to get you crispy.
Take you off my AirPod.
Yeah, trying to get you crispy.
How I sound right now?
Much better. Much better.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you for telling me, because I like my voice to come through with the way it's supposed to sound. There was a guy right before this one that came on. Mm-hmm. He was talking about how people shouldn't say anything when this type of stuff go down, that they should mind their business. I have to disagree. Mm-hmm. And when the time of slavery, when they were, buck breaking the men, they made the other slaves look at the trauma that was happening to the men.
Correct.
And they were kind of conditioned to turn a blind eye to that type of stuff. They were conditioned to watch abuse to the point where now we normalize it so much that we don't even use our intuition anymore. We want to see facts. Just like in Iraq, when a woman is SA'd, she needs to have 2 witnesses. It's like the blatant proof got to be in your face before you recognize evil. You should be at that point now as people in 2024 where discernment rules law. So these people have been doing this stuff in celebrity news forever. All of them. Some of them are complacent with it, and some of them are heavily involved in Satanism. This is nothing new under the sun. So the fact that he's saying that we should turn a blind eye and sip our tea and mind our business, astaghfirullah. The time of reckoning is now. If we're going to be complacent, when God comes down and stuff hits the wrath of God, all of us are going to go down. So now is the time, more than ever, that you have social media to speak up. No more sitting on the couch and not saying shit. It's time to stand for something. We as a people, we fall for anything. But now it's time to stand for something. I was actually calling to talk about Spooky Night, but when I heard him say that, I was like, oh, hold the hell up. No. We're not going down like that with just mind your business type of mentality. It's not cool. That's all I had to say. And I'm riding with 50. Yeah, cool that dude out. Cool him and his crazy looking locks call him the F out.
Man, I hear that. What's your name again? I'm loving your commentary.
CC Trucker.
You said DC Trucker?
CC.
Oh, CC Trucker.
Yeah, C for Carmen.
Got you, Carmen.
CC Trucker.
Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Stay in
But
the
I
chat
ride
room.
with your channel.
All right, I appreciate you. Let's get it, y'all. We got KV the One on the line. Run the lights up. We got close to 1,000 people. You know, I know the algorithm is trying to throw it off because of the spooky hours in the title and all that, but you know, we're gonna do what we do. KV the One, what's happening?
Yo, Wreck, what's good, man? From Corona to the South Side. You know what it is, man.
Yes, sir. So talk to me, King.
You know I had to first of all salute to you from the beginning, because you already know.
Salute.
You doing the work. You've been doing the groundwork since day one, dog. So you already know what this is.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to put my 2 cents in about what we really seeing all across the board.
Okay.
Right? And I'm gonna try to toss it around and not go too in depth, but I'm gonna try to give it up a little bit. What we really looking at, yo, is the fall of the Europeans. This is what we looking at. We looking at the fall of the Europeans, dog. Look, from day one, anybody could argue about whatever they feel like is going on with the election. However, we already know that democracy don't exist nowhere in the fabric of America, right? So what really is it? It's old Rome. And old Rome is all about the act, all about the Areopagites. They all put on an act. This is why in the government, everything that they did to suppress the original people came through an act, right? The Act of 1871, the Social Security Act of 1933, everything is an act. That's why when you look at the TV, you hear them talking about the bad actors, right? So now what we looking at is everybody that's connected to the old European way of law, which is old Rome. They all been down with all of the funky sacrifices, all of the funky stealing of the estates. Yo, think about this real quick, Wreck. How many rappers we seen die in the game since Pac? Right?
Multiple.
How many rappers we seen, facts, how many rappers we seen die in the game since Pac? So explain why to us, every single rapper that passed away, his family got to fight for his estate. Now, mind you, some of the people that's around these rappers when they die is swearing up and down, yo, this was my man. This was my man. This was my man, right? Allah, with this, when you look at Fat Joe and Big Pun situation, right? I don't necessarily know everything and all the ins and outs, but what I do know is that Big Pun's son should have never had to fight for his estate.
Facts.
So at the end of the day, who taught these niggas how to take estates? Like that ain't no information we grow up learning in the hood.
Not at all.
Why Afeni Shakur, why she didn't die with Pac estate? Why Valletta is just now getting a portion of Biggie estate? What's all of this going on? Who taught these dudes that's from, or so-called from the bottom, how to do this kind of treachery? They all tied in, dog. They all tied in. So when you look at somebody like 50 trying to railroad these niggas, we got to just look at it from what we already know about the game. Look, we respect Fifth, but he around the same niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I respect Fifth because he keep the energy a certain way, which is publicly you got to respect that. But at the same time, he around these dudes. I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm just saying that it's a definite that he know more than what's being professed right now. So, and it's not that he can say everything. It's just more so how we carrying the things. Look, he's spinning. We know there's so many people guilty right now, but he going in on Diddy. Why? Why we don't hear 50 Epstein? Why we don't hear 50 Weinstein? With all due respect, I'm not placing any blame on anybody, but I'm stating the obvious though. You feel me? So I'm saying, like, looking at all these dudes right now, especially when it come to Hov, Like, don't get me wrong, right? When it comes to just the hip hop alone, we gotta salute Hove. He did it big, regardless of whatever people want to call him on the hip hop scene. Just in hip hop alone, you want to say he's a biter, not a writer. Whatever beef he had with all of these, he did it big.
Correct.
He took it to unmeasurable heights as far as hip hop is concerned. But when you look at the man in him now, and we deal with the man side of Hove, he helped gentrify Brooklyn. We know Barclay's family been a racist family since the 1600s. The Barclays family been a racist family, but he helped move out all the old tenants and put these folks in.
That's a fact.
In order to throw up the rock sign and say, yo, we getting money and we did it big. But where's his end and cuts? They cut him out of the whole 0.1% he had and all. So it's like, we got to understand what a beautiful slave look like today.
KV,
you feel me? We got to you feel me?
You on one. Keep going.
You feel me?
The people say
we
you
gotta,
cooking. They say you cooking.
Nah, real talk. Look, we got to understand what a beautiful slave look like, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing about the Lucifer game is he created the external light. Allah created the internal light. So these niggas is inviting people to the party. They inviting people to the party. The reason why some of us was close to these dudes and didn't sign and get down with them, because we already saw the eternal light. These niggas was chasing a false light. They was chasing a false light. So they got jammed up, every last one of them. Remember, it says biblically, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So we know what time we in right now. Everything is topsy-turvy. It's flipping. This is for the people, yo. These is all the gatekeepers. These is all the gatekeepers. They all tied in. They trying to make this seem like this is a racist thing. Like, oh, why they talking about Diddy more than they talking about Epstein? What y'all seeing is the Epstein list lies in front of y'all face right now. Y'all probably don't want to admit it because they not saying Epstein. But everybody that's being jammed up is on the Epstein list. So it's not necessarily about color in that fashion. It's just more so about how we carrying it as a people. Right? It's more so about how we carrying it. Like what kind of, because look, we already know, look, they did what they did. So now we got to take all the songs and everything, because now these songs is hitting different right now. You understand what I'm saying? These songs, a lot of songs that we used to hearing and things that we heard, they hitting a little different right now. So the only thing we could do is take and hold on to the memories and not let these niggas erase that part of it. However, facts, we can't let them erase the memories, because all the songs we came up off of with, man, you know what I'm saying? Some of the joints, you got to realize we know what it was. Some of us ain't have no pops and certain things like that. So certain rappers was giving out game to us. You know what I mean? They was letting us know certain things that we might not have been abrupt to from not having certain men around, or maybe just not looking at from a certain perspective. So we can't let them erase that part. However, we got to keep it real about exactly what we looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? And in 2021, right? In 2021, the United States was found guilty of genocide by the World Court. Who took office that year? You see what I'm saying? You don't even need to say the name. You don't got to say the name. We know who it was. But what I'm saying is that we not looking at this in a bigger perspective. So the people that's in office right now, the reason why we ain't seen no Epstein list and we haven't even seen Diddy and these dudes be arrested publicly. We haven't seen it because these the people that's trying to hold it all back, because they all been down in the parties. They all been down in the parties. And I ain't just talking about taking pictures with folks, because you understand that is a difference, right? Because we see as a couple of people like 50 himself that then took a lot of pictures with a lot of these dudes and been around, but he ain't accused of the same thing. So when it comes to anybody that they talking about, we can't just look at pictures. We got to look at who would be being accused right now of anything, because all of those names count.
That's a fact.
So I just wanted to bring that to the light so we can stay focused and not let them take our shine and our memories away, but still keep an eye keen on the people that's close to us, because at the end of the day, they down with the bullshit. And we can't be, we can't be looking up to these dudes, you feel me? We can't be looking up to these dudes as well as these females, thinking that they somebody to ride out for and ride with and stand up with. Because it's obvious they haven't done nothing for their own neighborhoods that they've been repping for years. So let's not take it so personal. You know what I'm saying? Let's give a lot of grace. Let's love our families. Let's make peace with the things that we might have had a little offbeat with. Let's draw closer in the hood and make peace with the tribes and get to learn each other a little better and show more respect, because we owe each other that due to everything that we gone through. And you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it solid and ride it out. Yo, free the land.
No doubt, my brother. That was powerful.
You already.
KV, salute. Appreciate
Peace,
you, King.
peace, salute.
Peace. The lines is on fire. I would not be answering no anonymous. I'm not doing none of you trolls. You're not gonna mess the energy up. So y'all can keep calling anonymous. You will not get answered. Peace. 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 Mute your audio, 407. Mute your audio. 407. Yeah, you live. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yeah, you live.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, you live, good brother.
Yeah, how y'all doing? Blessed love to all the family out there, man.
Blessing love.
I'm living in Atlanta right now. I'm from the Virgin Islands. Bro, love your show. Bro, that caller just now, he made me subscribe to your channel just now, bro.
Oh, wow. Nah, salute to KB the one. Man, salute.
Listen,
appreciate you.
That man was on point, and I'm glad somebody aired it out. Reason being, and I'm glad he went biblical too, it's about time we understand that what's going on right now, it's a lot of physical things going on, but it's more spiritual as well too. You feel me?
I feel you.
Because the thing is, all these things has been written, and one key point the caller just said, all these gatekeepers are falling, whether black, white, green, all of them are falling. If you watch the dominoes, we at a point where even look at the election.
Facts.
I mean, out of those two people, that's the best we got to run the country? Really? I mean, it's about time we realize these gatekeepers, presidents, politicians, and whoever, we have to stop looking up to them and stop. Because first of all, popular votes don't count. And we still out there voting like it's going to matter. The Electoral College puts in whoever they want, and ain't no secret. They take us to the politics. Look at what they're doing right now with the rappers. They're using these rappers, and they're pulling them out to lead you to vote. And when they're done with all these rappers, look what they throw them in the trash or kill them. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yes, sir.
So the thing is, we have to realize right now it's our time. The people, the rich and the highest, been stepping on our neck, the poor people. And right now, God right now is moving everything right now. What has been hidden in the dark shall be revealed to light. And that's what's going on right now. Because as we know, all these elites and these people who are hired by the elites, we know the sacrifices and the different things that they do in the dark. It's only so long it can go on, bro. And right now, God, if you look at what's going on in the world, period, the whole energy has shifted since COVID. The whole world energy, nothing is the same, and it won't be the same. You could feel the thickness in the air. So the thing is, not to hold you up, because I know other people want to call in, bro, but your caller just now, he was on point. And right now, we have to be spiritually aware. Because right now, it's like we're to the point where, as back in the days, people talk about UFOs. The government said, no, there's no such thing. Right now, the government, everything the government saying that there wasn't, they're revealing right now. So how much more that the people been saying isn't that is? You know what I'm saying? So it's about time we start educating ourselves, because what they taught us in school was a bunch of BS. And we have to look upon ourselves, start researching for ourselves and within each other, and see for what's about to happen.
Facts.
Because Because if you see what's going on, the world is about to shift again. We could wake up tomorrow in World War III. World War III could probably possibly start already, but they just ain't saying nothing because we only know what they tell us.
Correct.
So the thing is, right now we have to notice the energy shift and notice the shift is on our behalf. Okay?
Mm-hmm. No doubt, my brother. I
So
appreciate you. Great
I
assessment.
appreciate your channel, my boy, and keep doing what you're doing.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, good
All right,
brother.
God bless, man.
God bless, good brother. Thank you.
All right.
Let's get it, man. Jose, let's get it. I see you calling. The line is open, Jose. Let's get it. A lot of people have been calling, but some people it's cooking right now. I ain't gonna front. I didn't want to disturb KV the one. I didn't want to disturb, the last caller. Jose, the line is open. Let's get it, my brother. 860-853. The line is open. We're not doing no more anonymous. None of that. Cause I didn't like that energy from that caller maybe like 15, 20 minutes ago. I didn't like that energy. That was some real left field energy. Let me just say that. And we not doing that. Jose, I'm calling you back from a 646-397 number. Let's get it. Run the lights up. Run the lights up. This is the livest show. Run the lights up. We're doing spooky hours as well as a general live. Run the lights up. Peace.
Please leave your message for
Jose, I just called you back. Let's get it. All right, 914-440. I'm calling you back. It might be for my 310-598 number. Let's get it. Or it might be for my 646-397 number, depending. Sometimes it switch up.
Please leave your message for 9.
Peace. Hello?
Peace. M.Reck, what's good, brother?
What's going on, good brother? State your name.
What's up, man? This Crypto.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this Crypto Egregor, man. You know I'll be posting in the chat. Shout out to the M.Reck, man.
No doubt, good brother. Talk to me, man. Let's get it.
You know, I just want to respond to the Cocazoid that called in earlier, man. You know, it was like 3 calls ago.
Mm-hmm.
But, shout out to, my man that called 2 calls ago. He was on point. But, to the Cocazoid, like he said, it's the fall of Rome, fall of the Europeans, fall of the fake Jews. They done. It's over with for them. That's why they running out of options, sending agents like the Cocazoid to call up on the phone and try to disrupt what we got going on.
Exactly.
But I'm out, though. Peace.
Peace, good brother. Salute. Peace. Mute your audio. Mute your audio, please. Mute your TV. Mute your laptop, please. 914-440. Mute your TV or your laptop.
Left field energy. Hello?
Yeah, you live. Can you mute your TV or your laptop?
Yeah, it's muted.
Okay, so state your name, where you calling from.
All right, my name is Jennifer. I'm calling from North Carolina. I'm originally from New York.
Shouts to you, Jennifer. What's going on? Talk to me.
I appreciate that. Listen, I just wanted to say I've been listening to your callers, and I'm ecstatic that so many people are waking up to really what's going on in the world. I don't know if you know, but there's been a female. Her name is Ali Carter. She's been talking, and her videos have been getting out there. They've been, circulating, making the rounds, even though she's been out for years. Now all of this stuff is coming out. Now her name, her videos are really starting to come out. She's been describing satanic rituals. You know what I'm saying? CPS coming and taking the kids, working with the schools to traffic these kids to celebrities like Oprah and all of these, demonic little beings that these people out here worship. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was growing up, I really did enjoy, the celebrities. But I'm really glad that people are starting to. I don't even listen to their music no more. I can't even stomach it. Not gonna lie, for years now, I can't even listen to anything but gospel, and that's some gospel.
that's not even to speak about what's going on in the churches. You know what I'm saying? The churches, they've been touching these kids, and I don't know if people have realized, but a lot of people have been coming out and they've been talking about this abuse that's been happening, and they're adults now, but they're talking about abuse that was happening to them in the church since they were kids. And I don't know, like, I just want to shine a light on the fact that it's the parents, like Justin Bieber's parents, Britney Spears' parents, them little twins that was in that show way back, those little girl twins, Kate and Ashley, whatever their names was, those girls were abused, sexually abused. You know what I'm saying? And so it's definitely the parents that are selling their children to these celebrities, to Hollywood, to Hollyweird.
Crazy.
And who knows really what's behind all of that. You know, I just really wanted to shed light on that and to shed light on the fact that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get COVID. I didn't get stuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't go to school. They told me I couldn't go to work. And it is what it is. You know, I just had to take a parlay from that for a little bit, because there's no way I'm injecting myself with poison. And I'm so glad that people are starting to wake up to really what's going on. They want to talk about Kamala Harris and Trump both being, both being a bad option. But how I see it is this, all right? You got Kamala Harris bringing out the whole Diddy list and the Epstein list, and that's really what it is. These celebrities who are trying desperately to protect themselves because they're not trying to go to jail. That's why they're trying to get Kamala Harris's retarded self inside. You know what I'm saying? And then she's slow. You know, she can't keep a sentence going. She can't think of anything outside of what's on a script herself. You know what I'm saying? At least Trump can do that. And of course, you know, he's been around the game for a long time. You know, but at least he can put a sentence together. At least he can form a conversation. He was on Joe Rogan for like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? And so I just really want people to kind of understand that this guy that just spoke to you, that caller, he's absolutely right. The world is shifting. I can feel it in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I can feel that something is coming and it's going to be huge. And, you know, it's scary out here. It's really scary out here. And I just want everybody to stick together. Black, white, it really don't matter what you are. So long as you have a good heart, you can feel the love coming from that person, from their spirit. It shouldn't matter what color they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you go because I know you got people trying to call. I just really wanted to put that out there.
No, I appreciate
We need to be
that.
one. All right.
Great assessment. All right. Peace. Let's get it. The line's on fire. I need everybody to hit that like button on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Run the likes up. It only takes 2 seconds. The like button is free. Appreciate everybody supporting. Appreciate everybody supporting the super chat. I'm gonna get to everybody. I'm gonna shout out everybody. I appreciate it. We got Jose on the line. What's going on?
What's up, Brett?
Salute. Everything good, my brother. I appreciate you. You dropped the super chat, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Man, I appreciate you, man. You know, this is Spooky Hours. Also, we're gonna talk about, you know, what's in the title, but you know, we gotta celebrate Spooky Hours, and people like you always make sure we keep the focus on Spooky Hours. So I want to salute you. You know what I mean? So what's going on? Talk to me, man.
First, I got something to say about everybody saluting 50, the big dog who been rolling in the neighborhood for a long time, smiling at everybody. And sometimes you got to really pay attention to that dog who just stay in the neighborhood smiling and just rolling, getting money. So, in other words to say, you remember the other day you had something up that Jaguar Wright said he was a fun boy? Hold on, I want you to pay attention to something,
Yeah,
right?
allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly. Then 2 days later, you had some that said the feds is on Jaguar back.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said the feds is on her.
After she said he was a fun boy, the next day the feds was at her house. If you paying attention to what I'm saying.
I see where you're going with it.
Right. So you just gotta you done laid it down like that, but you didn't pay attention to how you was laying it down. She dropped that on him, and the next day you dropped the feds at her door. But let's get back to the spookiness.
Yeah, let's get to the spooky thing. You know, we got Demon House. I believe you
I
a
checked it
Patreon.
out.
Let the people know, like, what, you know what I mean? What that Demon House about? That Demon House animation about?
It was on fire, man. I don't believe you got braids, man. What made you go put braids in your hair, man?
I'm a character, man. Like, I'm playing a character, man.
Who braided your hair, man? You had spaces in your braids like 5 inches wide.
Yeah. Are you trying to roast the animation character that I played?
Hey,
Okay.
you had 4 big braids.
Yo.
I said, hold on, who did this?
Oh man, you a fool.
Reck ain't even got his braids right on the character. I said, come on, man. You know you ain't never had no braids.
Nah, I did have braids. That's the ill thing. I had braids and a beard. So that was ill.
All right, now check this out. Let me talk about something that's spooky. I seen something tonight. Now this seems spooky to me. That I seen a person that came on tonight. They was on a YouTube video, and they said their parents had went on vacation, and when their parents came back, their house was gone. It was level, and they said what the system is doing is, to the older generation, when they're having their house paid off, the system is going in on the old people who got their houses paid off after 30 years, and they crushing their houses and bulldozing them down for codes and violations. And his parents came back after 30 years. I mean, his parents came back from vacation, he say, and the house was level. And he say the system said they tore the house down because of code violations. So all that 30 years of money that they had built into the house was gone instantly. Everything.
Wow.
You get nothing. It's over.
Wow.
It's spooky. Real spooky for you. After 30 years of you working hard and putting your money. But that's not the only one. They said another way that they doing the older generation, us specifically, they said when you owe back taxes on your house at the end of the year, they showed a man who owed $8.31. They put the locks on his front door, sold his house at the auction, and they sold the house for $24,000.
Wow.
And told him they took his house for $8.31 because it was paid for. So basically what they doing is targeting the older generation that got their houses paid for free and clear. So it's something much more that's going on than we recognize what them people is actually saying. So yeah, it's deep. Now that's real spooky to go on vacation, come back.
Yeah,
and
that's
your
real
house is
spooky.
level. Hold on, they said we leveled it because of a code, the gutter, and you had a crack in the sidewalk. But how are you to prove that when the house is gone now? Who are you to say you didn't have no violations? Ain't nothing there for you to say I didn't have a violation. The whole house gone. So you can't prove nothing. Then they got the man who done rolled it up and hand you the piece of paper to say, here it is right here. But you can't prove nothing. Your house is gone now. So yeah, they getting real spooky out here on another level. But I'm going, Rick. Hey, let's get this spooky hours rolling.
Let's get it. Jose, I
All
appreciate
right.
you. I want to say this, man. Everybody go get that demon house. Cause Jose trying to roast my character. My braids was fresh in that animation.
Oh my God.
Don't let him fool you. My character that I play Jamal, right? In Demon House. You know what I mean? It's original. But mind you, hold on, let's talk about it. The animation was on point
let's
though.
go for it. You got church open tonight. Let's go for
But
it.
hold on,
Rio.
let's do this. The animation was on point, right? Don't front.
Yeah, the animation was on point.
Okay. It's a good story, right? Remember somebody told that story?
Yeah.
I think
like they say, you need more of the stories. You be cutting us off.
Nah, what it
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
I'm independent, bro. Like it costs a lot of money for the. I think it may be a couple of $1,000 every 10 pages. It costs money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm independent.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why I'm grinding here. You know what I mean? Salute to the rec mob. That be supporting. I take the money and put it right into the brand. You know what I mean? But it takes money. I don't have universal money. You know. So,
I understand what you're saying. That's why we try to support you. Once you open it up and let us come on in, we're gonna come on in like we supposed to.
You're ready, and I appreciate your support. And you having that Patreon means a lot too. And everybody got the app and all that. And I apologize for the people who didn't get it on Google. But if you got the Apple side of the app, it's been up there since the first. You know what I mean? We dropped on Halloween, but it was some politics with Apple and Google. But Google will have it up in a few days. It's always politics with these major entities. But we gonna move around it. I'm gonna make sure everybody get get their content. You know what I mean? If you got the app and you need it right away, I got links for you. I got a free link for you. You just got to show me a screenshot of you having an app in October and November. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna make sure you got the link so you can watch Demon House. But yo, Jose, I appreciate you. I'm gonna get to these other callers. We're gonna definitely do the spooky hours as well, but we're gonna talk this 50 Cent Jay-Z Diddy thing.
All right, and shout out to all the truckers. I had my girl Cece call up. She got some spooky stories, so she about to drop something on tonight too.
Tell CC call back. We want to hear that, and I appreciate you having a call.
We gotta get to the spookiness.
Yeah, shouts to all the truckers. Appreciate y'all.
Let's for sure.
Salute, Jose,
all right.
My man.
Yep.
Peace. Mutual Audio 754. You live?
Yo.
Yeah, you live, good brother.
What's good, right?
Everything good brother. Do me a favor, take me off earpods or take me off speaker so we can hear you crispy, good brother.
All right. How about now?
Yeah, that's much better. Let's get it, good brother. State your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean. You got the floor.
Yeah, my name is Big Mike. I'm calling out of Miami. Yo, one thing I want to remind niggas how shit was in the 90s. Shit was nasty work, fam. A lot of shit that niggas
keep it clean.
don't accept now.
Keep it clean, good brother.
Oh, pardon me. Yeah, like a lot of stuff that's not accepted now, you gotta remember in the 90s, it was accepted. Not only was accepted, certain things were championed. Like I don't know how old you are, but I grew up in like the early 80s and the 90s, man. And I do remember dudes putting hands on females and that being accepted. And I remember dudes who do that and then brag about it. I also remember dudes messing with, I don't know how to say this without being a little vulgar, but they're not 18 yet. You dig?
Gotcha.
I remember dudes was getting money and they was going to their high schools and they was bagging them. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
So when I hear certain things, I'm not too surprised because we come from that time. Now they like this, the things people was doing and saying you get crucified for that. But bro, in the 90s, that's what was going on. And a lot of these cases is coming from back then. So that's why I kind of believe it. You get what I'm saying? It's a different time now. You can't do the things we was doing back then now. But bro, if they're going back like 20 years or 25 years of what somebody was doing, a lot of touch in the homie sloppy. And another thing I also remember saying is the rumors. You dig? I remember hearing that Puff was in his office getting sucked off by a dude and getting caught. I don't know if we can say names, but I remember certain rappers being, considered sus. You dig what I'm saying? And it's the same people that are like supposed to be on these tapes and all that. You dig? I don't know how you feel about it. I don't know how true you think these things are, but fam, I'm not saying that these things happen past like 2015, 16, and all that, but in the 90s and the early 2000s, 100%, I believe a lot of it, Sam. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to say certain names. You feel me? But I don't know how old you are, Reck, but I'm pretty sure, like, you remember the things that I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You dig what I'm saying?
No doubt, good brother. I appreciate you calling, my brother. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Hey, peace. What's going on, Reck?
What's going on, good brother? State your name, where you calling from, keep it clean. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay.
1 second.
Okay.
We got Demon House out, y'all. The animation that everybody's talking about. You want to get that? Everybody's saying, Reck, when did you get braids? You know what I mean? And all that. Y'all want to check out that animation. I'm playing a character called Jamal. SJ's playing a character called the Ghost Lady, and she's playing an old lady. My man Dumright is playing Marcus, the old man, the man in the store. So we definitely putting on for y'all. We really, getting in our bag, getting in our acting bag with the voiceovers and all that. So check out Demon House on the Spooky Hours app in the Apple Store. It's going to be on Google any day. We just waiting for Google to upload it. It's on the Patreon, and we got the links for the paywall if you want to just, watch it without having the app or Patreon. So caller, state your name, where you calling from. You got the floor.
Oh, okay, Reck. How you doing, man? First of all, I want to congratulate you, bro, on your grind, man.
Thank
You've
you.
been consistent for years.
Thank you.
And I've been a fan for years. And I do like your video, the one with the cartoon. That's raw.
Oh, thank you. That's the same animator who did the Spooky Hours Demon House. That's called Catch a Lick for my song Catch a Lick.
I like when I like when you kept pulling the two fingers out. Yeah, that joint.
Salute, man.
That joint raw though.
Yo, that's love, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad everybody loving the animation because we got a whole animation series. We're gonna have music videos similar to that to keep coming in the animation for the Spooky Hours, man. So salute, man, to everybody loving the animation. But my brother, let's get it. What you want to talk about? We can talk about anything. What you want to talk about?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I ain't gonna hold you long, man. I know you the people's champ, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, this Mel, man, calling from Buffalo, New York, man, upstate, man. You know what it is. Yo, I'm just tapping in, so I wasn't sure what y'all really was debating. I just seen the thumbnail, but I do want to say this one thing, man. Yo, the one thing about Jay-Z, and I've been a Jay-Z fan for like everybody, man. You know, he the theme music for the streets of New York, but the thing that bothered me the most about his character, like the flaw that I seen in him, it came with that kid. I think his name Khalif Browder or whatever. I'm not sure, but the kid went to jail and they was mistreating him and the guards beating on him. And Jay-Z called himself stepping in, to help the kid out.
Correct.
But somehow down the lines, the kid, if I'm not mistaken, he took his life or something. But I'm thinking like, man, you got all this money, man, and this boy in this situation, you could have been checking up on him. You could have, man, offered him a internship. You could have gave the man something to think about other than him being trapped in that box and thinking he was gonna die in that prison, man. And I'm just thinking you got too much influence not to have help that boy life, man. And I think he kind of used that boy for promotion. Not I don't even using the right word promotion, but he kind of like used the boy, man, and it's sad, man. I just think like he could have really saved that boy life, but then he just moved on. Like he never even spoke on the boy, never said, shout out to Browder or whatever, R.I.P. Never did nothing in return for the man, but he basically exploited him. That's just my opinion, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, speak your mind, my brother. Nah, I'm gonna say this. I want people to know MRecktv, my platform, is a platform for you to speak your mind. Speak your mind, my brother. Like that's the difference between my platform and the Hot 97 and the Power 105 or whoever. It's no politics over here. The people have a voice over here. So speak your mind, my brother.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. But yo, I ain't gonna hold you, brother, man. I know you got a lot of calls coming in.
It's all good, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Only thing I need people to do, just same way I support y'all, support me. Get that Spooky Hours app, or y'all could click the link to get the Demon House. I got an animation out. you said you was digging the Catch a Lick video animation. This right here,
Oh man,
this is next level.
that joint, man, you looking like 50 Part 2 in that joint.
Nah, I appreciate that.
You know that joint off the chain, bro.
Thank you,
You
bro.
was looking
Thank
raw
you.
as hell, and I see you been working out, no freaky, man.
Yeah, salute. Nah, I've definitely been working out, and yeah, even my animation characters is working out. So we ain't playing over here. You know what I mean? Salute to you for
No
keeping it
freaky.
G'd
I
up.
see
No
you,
freaky.
man. I
No,
see you
no.
holding
Look,
up.
no. But I want to say this, man. Salute to you, man. Like we gotta just you see how you salute me, and then at the same time, you're not like. It's one thing, whereas you're alpha male, you a heterosexual male. I could tell, you know what I mean.
Sure.
But at the same
For
time,
sure.
when you see a grown man on his 1-2 working out, getting right, and all that, you ain't afraid to say, "Yo, homie, you on your shit, you on your workout shit." You know what I mean? That's G'd
Man,
up.
yo, Reck, I
You feel me?
pray today I bump into you in the streets, dude.
Oh, listen, that's gonna happen.
I
Listen.
know I can get a job. You got to get know me. You be like, oh, this dude loyal. I was good.
No doubt. Oh, you're ready. Nah, trust me, man. If I can help the world, I can. Listen, if I see you in the street,
no doubt.
If I see you in the street, we're gonna chop it up and we're gonna get to the money. You feel me? So
Okay, no doubt,
I
fam.
appreciate you, my brother. What's your name again?
Yeah, my name is Jamel, man. I go by Mailman though.
Oh, Mailman. All right, so text this number and put Mailman in the text so I can lock you in, good brother, because the calls is coming in crazy. Mailman, I appreciate you,
All right,
King.
man.
Salute. Peace. Peace.
Mailman in the text.
Mute your audio. 248. Mute your audio.
Hey.
Peace. What's going on, family?
Hey, yeah, I'm just answering the call. I mean, I didn't hear you at first, but now I do. I was calling to see what the topic was about since I had just tuned in.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna play the audio again, but I'm gonna give you the topic. Oh, mute your TV or your laptop because I can hear the echo. If you
Yeah, it's muted.
okay,
It's probably because I have it on speaker. You need me to take it off the speaker?
yeah, just mute it because you can hear yourself back after you rewind it or whatever, but because it's gonna bleed into the show. But anyhow,
yeah, I don't.
yeah. But anyhow, this is the topic. The topic is 50 Cent. He did an interview on High 97, and he pretty much was like, "Where's Jay-Z at? We haven't seen them since it got hot out here." You know what I mean? It's no more brunches. He talking about the Rock Nation brunch and no more lunch, dinner, brunch. So yeah, 50 Cent is insinuating that Jay-Z is hiding. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the topic, and people are calling up, giving their assessments.
Oh, okay. So I feel like is that he's seen all his cohorts and comrades getting fire dropped on him because not too long ago, Dirk was hanging around him, Drake. And, Drake ended up getting exposed and Diddy come with, getting exposed. 50 always been exposing Jay and Diddy for a while now. And I feel like, Jay he jumping ship before anybody else because, he had his team of attorneys behind him. He's already paid. I feel like he's already paid. Like he's planted. So even though that he do have, his team of attorneys, as he says, I feel like he's putting that little girl he signed or managed into the spotlight more. So it could take the attention and heat off of him. That's my opinion of it.
Yeah. Hey, good assessment. I appreciate you calling. What's your name again?
My name is Ava.
Ava. Thank you for calling.
Yes.
All right. Are you subscribed to the channel?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Thank you so much. So Ava, stay tuned to the show. And we got another hour to go. Okay?
All right.
All right. I appreciate you. Salute.
Thank you.
Peace. Man, I'm loving all the callers. I'm loving the energy, man. You see how that one caller, you know what I'm saying, try to mess up the energy, and we ain't gonna give him no wave. But the fact that I ain't entertained it, I banged on him, the energy is gonna be good. Like I told you, is always that one person that try to shift the energy. And we're not gonna allow that. We're not gonna allow callers, we're not gonna allow nobody in the chat room, we're not gonna allow anybody to shift this good energy over here. Peace. Mute your audio. 502, mute your audio.
Yeah, I got you right here.
Okay.
I got Paul. I got you right here.
Okay.
That's right.
What's going on, baby?
What's going on, good brother? State your name and where you calling from and keep it clean.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay. Let's get it. Talk to me.
I talked to you last week about wrestling and all that. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Salute, good brother. Salute. Appreciate you.
Salute.
Okay, so talk to me, man. You want to address the topic, or you got a spooky story for us?
Nah, but I'm just saying it's crazy because they bringing all this stuff out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Go ahead, there. You know what I mean? Man, fuck all that. I feel like
Yo, listen, man. I know it wasn't homie, but whoever he had in the backdrop started cursing. Like, I'm not playing. I will bang the phone on you. Your energy ain't right. You're cursing. I'm not playing tonight. So make sure y'all come right and exact, because you will get banged on. Janie B, what's happening?
M.Reck, I don't know if you remember it, but I know you probably will. But it's one person that they not that we not paying attention to. 50 been mad at Diddy since the person that helped him when he was already in the industry. That was one of his closest friends. I believe his name was Steve Stout. Ever since that funny little business, 50 don't believe that he took his own life.
Are you talking about Chris Lighty?
Chris Lighty, yeah, my bad. Chris Lighty. Yeah, that was his person. Like, he looked out for 50. That was somebody he could confide in. Like, he been after them two since then.
You got a point. You know what's so crazy? Because when you mentioned Steve Stout, 50 had a beef with Steve Stout.
Mm-hmm.
And now I guess they squashed the beef. So I guess they squashed it behind the scenes, but that was a long-lasting beef for a long time.
But I don't really think, because I got the names confused. I'm thank you for getting me back on point. But I don't think he really squashed it with him. I just feel like I think 50 don't really he not in his radar because he on to these people that he want to stay focused on. He one of them people that once he get he like a dog with a bone. He not letting it go.
I like that metaphor.
He not letting it go. And they did stuff to a whole lot of little boys too. Like do you remember that singer Lil Jerome?
Yeah. Yep.
Like it's so many more stories like that. Like they wasn't just messing with grown women; they was messing with little kids.
Correct. And that's the part. Well, just in general, but man, leave those babies alone. I mean, leave folks alone. Period. But man, listen, we ain't playing.
We ain't playing about them babies.
We ain't playing about them babies. That's a fact. So, it's war. It's been war, but it's war.
Yeah, I just and with Jaguar Wright, ever since she came off that Piers Morgan show, the Fed's been looking for her.
Talk about it.
So, it seemed like it's fishy, but 50 don't really care about that stuff. He ain't hiding.
Nah, he ain't hiding. Because if he had something to hide, he'd be doing what Jay-Z is doing.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me?
And he ain't retreating. Yeah. He charging full speed ahead. He calling them out by name. He's stepping on their necks. And every time he's somewhere in the public, on his Instagram, wherever he is, he calling these niggas out.
That's a fact. Man, Janie B, once again, appreciate you. Incredible commentary.
You too.
All right. I'll speak to you in a little bit. Peace.
Okay.
let's get it, y'all. Hold on. I gotta shout out all the people in the super chat. All the people who's dropping those super chats and the cash apps and all that. The cash app is $MRecktv. Everybody watching the Demon House, loving it. If you ain't got Demon House, you might want to get tuned in. Because this ain't animation you ever saw before. This is like a movie, but it's animated. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't come to play, yo. I'm giving you quality material. Peace. Peace.
Hey,
What's happening?
my bad, OG.
What's happening? Talk to me.
No, Paul. My brother had me messing shit up, and then he hung up and all that.
Yeah. What's up with your brother, man? What's going on? He all right? He cool?
Yeah, he's straight.
Okay.
He's straight.
He drinking? Sound like he drinking.
Yeah, we was drinking a little
I could
early.
tell.
You know what I'm saying?
I could tell. But y'all gotta respect the show, man, because when y'all curse, YouTube penalize me. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to keep it clean.
I can dig it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I had to clean him up.
Okay. Appreciate that. So yeah, let's get to it, man. My brother, what's your assessment?
God, my bad, God.
Nah, it's all good, God. Appreciate you though. You heard? So talk to me, man. What you want to talk about? You got the floor.
No. About the PD thing. What's going on with that?
You said with Thug?
PD thing. What's going on with that?
Oh, you said P. Diddy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So basically, 50 Cent, he insinuated that Jay-Z has been hiding since Diddy arrest. There's no Rock Nation brunches, no dinner, no lunches, So that's pretty much where we at with it. That's what we talking about.
I don't believe 50 Cent said that about that. That's crazy.
No doubt.
I remember last time I talked to you it's probably about a couple of weeks ago. We was talking about wrestling and all that whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about different topics. Like MRecktv, every day you're gonna get a different topic. You know what I mean? We talked about wrestling like a week and a half ago, and we're gonna get back to that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back to that. But we talking about this topic tonight,
Okay, I'm gonna listen. I'm listening, but that's crazy though.
Yeah, no doubt. But I got another caller, my brother. Salute. Peace. Mute your audio. Peace.
Yes. I'm calling back. I'm calling back. But I wanted to make another assessment as well. Like,
who's this? Who's this again? What's your name again? Because I get a lot of callers. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Ava.
Ava, what's happening, Ava? Okay, you got the floor again.
Yeah. I was also wanting to make another statement how Beyonce has been attending those Kamala rallies with Kelly instead of her husband like she did back with Obama. So I feel like that's all kind of weird. I think, it doesn't sit well with me. And the thing about it is, why Kelly is wearing that suit like she's in place of someone, It just all make you think, really.
No doubt.
But that's all
that's all.
I was trying to finish off at first. Yeah.
Nah, I appreciate you calling up and giving your assessment. Thank you, Ava.
All right. You're welcome. Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Peace. Man, I'm loving the energy, man. We're gonna protect this energy. I'm loving my ladies. I'm loving my homies calling up. Everybody's showing love. Everybody giving great assessments. Let's keep the energy going. This is Spooky Hours. We want to hear some spooky stories too, though. You know what I mean? We got the general live going on where we talking about the 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Diddy situation, but we also want to get some of them spooky stories, man, because we celebrating Demon House too. Demon House dropped on Halloween, but Halloween is just a holiday. This Demon House thing, we gonna promote it forever. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to drop it on Halloween, which I did. And it's on the app. You got to refresh the app too. It's on the Apple side. Refresh it. It's going to be on the Google side soon. It's on the Patreon. It's on the paywall. I got the links in the chat room. And so caller 929, state your name and where you calling from.
Greg, what up? This Reed. What up? What's good, Jay?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Everything good brother. Talk to me.
Yeah, 50 being 50, man. He do what he do. Of course, he going get one person out the way, Diddy out the way, and they say Jay-Z hiding, but I mean, you would hide too if just say you in the position right now, right? And say you know somebody that might be in a little bit of trouble, and you don't want that attention towards your way, so you're gonna distance yourself away from them, right? Wouldn't it make sense?
I mean, depends. You know what I'm saying? It really depends. You know,
Well,
it depends because if that's your brother, you know, think about it, right? Now, what happens if you somewhere, right, with your biological brother or your brother from another mother, and something's about to go down, right? But y'all two together, y'all in the street, you know, maybe y'all going to the mall or something. Y'all just chilling, and then he see, like, you know, on the left side, dudes got funny energy and they pulling up, but you may be distracted, you on a phone call, and he just book it and don't tell you. And then now the dudes is on you, and now, you know, you get into a confrontation and you fighting these dudes yourself. It's like 5 of them, but your brother left you.
Yeah.
So how you gonna look at him?
Well, you're gonna look at the person funny, but that's a situation and countering. Now, if you know your brother on that type of time, and you moving around and you being around them, you know what come with that type of time. You see what I'm saying? It's different than, okay, somebody got some cases over here and, you know, things looking hot, and I'm associated with that person because I've been around this person for years, decades, or whatever. I got my own thing going on, and that person had their own thing going on. Okay, we might link up, party together, or whatever. That doesn't mean I'm into what he into. You know what I mean?
Nah, not saying that, but also, okay, if your brother, whether he's in it or not, is nobody coming to his defense to say, yo, you know what? I don't recall him doing that around me. Like everybody scattered like roaches. You feel me? Like on some, like, just keep it real. Everybody just out of here, gone. Like, I don't even think people went to different islands. niggas jumped on rocket ships. Niggas really out of here. You feel me?
No, I get it. I mean, you know, it comes, like I said, everything is looking like an illusion out here. Because, okay, we thought these people was all that because they got this bread, and, you know, you do something, move the wrong way, they deplete you real quick. So, you know what I mean? On another note, with 50 attacking Hove, is just the fact that people are coming to the fact that Hove is, you say, all right, okay, you got records saying, okay, all right, let's take it back. We got what was it? It was all good just a week ago. But now the CEO of your company, we know who that is. It looks funny, strange.
Very strange. Very strange.
So, you know, but I ain't gonna hold you up though. I just wanted to holler at you real quick.
No
just
doubt.
Drop a quick note on that.
I like the energy you brought, and I like the assessment you brought, man. Thank you, good brother. Salute.
Peace.
Peace. Let's get it, y'all. We are live doing spooky hours. Salute. This is MRecktv, the livest host. I need everybody to hit that like button right now. We live on Twitch. We live on Facebook. We live on YouTube. We need everybody to run it up. Run the likes up, y'all. Let's get it. So caller 206. You have the floor.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good brother. Give me your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, man. This is A-Rod, man. I'm calling from Seattle.
Hey Rob, what's going on? Shouts to the whole Seattle, good brother. I'm loving your energy, good brother. You calm, relax. What's happening with you tonight?
Oh man,
Yeah.
man, I'm just hearing you vibing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting back with my feet up, man, under the lamp, just partake to the show.
No doubt.
But hey, but you know what I find interesting though, man. You know what I'm saying? You made a good point about all these people are like getting out of Dodge. And I mean, it makes real sense though, because any of his friends more than likely went to all of his parties. they really can't even implicate themselves remotely because they don't even know if they're on the tape. Half of them cats probably was too high to even know what was even going on, so they're not going to take that chance. You know what I'm saying? Because then they'll be in the indictment and whatnot. But but check this out. Did you see the pictures of him, his mugshot?
Nah, I didn't catch the mugshot. Like recent? They brought out some recent pictures.
Yeah, they put up some pictures, but the cold thing is, I don't think that's Diddy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You talking about that picture where, I mean, I'm gonna leave it alone. I know what you're talking about because I was gonna say something, but I don't want nobody to feel offended.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but it would make sense though because there was two different pictures. One where he's like, you know how they kind of stand you up for that little that photo when they book you, and then they have the one in the courthouse. I mean, if you really think about all the dirt that he has, you know what I'm saying? I think they keep focusing on music entertainers. This got to be way bigger than that, man, because think of it this way. They put him in the same spot Epstein was in. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I wouldn't be surprised that when lights go out, some little hidden door opens up, boom, get rid of him, sneak out, you wake up in the morning, he hung himself. Because when you really look at it, if they even got all of his stuff, you know what I'm saying? You remember when we were watching them raid his house? Who told them that they were raiding? He could have watched them on the way a half a mile away heading to his house. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
So I mean, he has to have copies. You know what I'm saying? And to get rid of them, he might do the kill switch. So I mean, if he's in league with some peoples, man, they might just do this. They might do the switcheroo. They might do the switcheroo. We saw Trump when he was in his court cases in front of the judge. All we get is sketches. You see what I'm saying? You don't find that kind of odd though?
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you, man. I spoke on that previous, you know what I mean, on previous shows about, you know, all you see is them Diddy sketches from the courtroom.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Hey, what episode is that, man? So I can go back and take a look
Man,
at that. I didn't
my
see
brother,
that.
I do lives every day. No, don't get me to lie. But
Oh yeah, no,
man,
I'll
been doing so much. Yeah, just go through the lives. You'll enjoy all the shows because all the shows we speak on different topics, but we definitely spoke on that. You know, we don't see no
when you
live
get a
footage from the
chance.
courtroom. You know, some people say because it's federal, but you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
When you get a chance, go on YouTube. This is what kind of got me. There's a YouTube video where him and Jay. When you just type in Jay and Diddy party or something like that, and they come out of a room, and when they come out of a room, Jay comes out and he's like, "Woo!" He dropped it like it's hot or something like that. But when you freeze it, there's a room full of.
Hold on.
No. But did you peep when you freeze it? There's a room full of kids.
Say word. Wait, and you said there's a video on YouTube?
Yeah, when you freeze it right before then they go to another scene and Puffy's putting like some cologne on and he says, "Yeah, that's Mauve. That's Mauve." And I looked it up and I'm like, there's no cologne called Mauve. So something hit me and I was like, you know how there's like the Urban Dictionary, how you can see what certain words mean? Mauve means virgin or untouched.
Oh wow.
Bro, go to the video and you'll see before they come out the door, freeze it, and there's like kids sitting down in the middle of the floor with no adults.
Wow, that's crazy. That's spooky, man. That's foul. If that's what they on. That's foul.
I don't know, but I'm just saying. I mean, who knows? It could be relatives, but I'm just like, man, that was kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying that Puffy's plane is still making stops because you can still track people's planes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this goes big, man. I mean, we're talking about like they keep talking about music artists and stuff, man, the hell with that. I want to know who's running stuff that's doing this, man, because if we can't expose that, then they're just going to keep doing it.
That's a fact. That's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
fact.
We gotta protect. Yeah, we gotta protect the youth, man. I mean, I feel
Yeah.
bad for the women and the men, man, but we gotta protect the children.
I
You
was
see
just
what I'm
saying
saying?
that. I was just saying that. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm always saying that, but I was just saying that on the show. We definitely got to protect
Yeah,
those babies, man. Our women
yeah,
and of course, our fellow men, but those babies, we're not
yeah.
playing
No
about those
doubt, no
babies.
doubt.
Not playing.
Yeah, no doubt. But I'm not gonna hold you too long, man, because I know you got other calls, man. But you always come with the real, man. But when you
Thank you,
get a
bro.
chance, man, YouTube that, because
I
they'll probably
got you.
take that down now that I said that shit.
I got
But
you, good
hey,
brother. Make sure you download that
yeah,
Spooky
man.
Hours app in the Apple Store, the Google Play Store, my brother. Peace. 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 Mute your audio. Peace.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I was talking about your TV or your laptop. That's what I was talking about, not your phone. You there? 281, you there? 281-701, you there? You there?
Hi.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
talking about your
Can you hear me?
TV. Yeah, I was talking about your TV, not your phone. I was talking about your TV or your laptop or your computer. That's why I was saying mute your audio.
Okay.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get your name. Let me get your name. State your name, where you calling from real quick.
My name is Yolanda. I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
Shouts to Yolanda from that Houston, Texas area. How you doing, Yolanda?
I'm doing okay. You doing okay?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So Yolanda,
That's great. And hello to everyone in the chat.
yeah. Shouts to the Rec Mob. That's the Rec Mob. Shouts to the Rec Mob in the chat.
Okay.
So we got Yolanda on the line. Yolanda, you got the floor.
Okay. What I want to say too is that I understand what the guy was saying that called earlier about us, dumping on, our own people. And then the lady called saying, yeah, we need to hold them responsible. And I think both things can be true because we can't forget that we know that P. Diddy, he's not the only one behind this. Little Rod's lawsuit, Lucian Graham's name was in that lawsuit. And then some kind of way he was forced to take Lucian Grange's name out of the lawsuit. What I have a problem with is that the feds, the government, whoever's prosecuting this case, it seems like they just want Diddy. It's fine to get him, but if you're really out for justice, you want to get everyone that's involved in it, not just Diddy. We need to get the people above Diddy. Diddy is not the grand master of this whole thing that's going on. We all know these kind of things been happening in the industry for decades, and it just wasn't really talked about. People would say things like the Illuminati, but a lot of people, they didn't really believe in any Illuminati because, you really didn't see it, but I do believe that it does exist. But we still have to push them to go to the top, not just to take our people out, because a lot of times, like the guy was saying, like with Jeffrey Epstein, they really didn't go hard on just Jeffrey Epstein, and I don't think he's dead, or if he is dead, someone killed him. But we have to push them to go to the top, not just want to take out Black people, because that's what it seems like to me. Every time it's a Black person in trouble, we have surviving Michael Jackson, surviving R. Kelly, or whatever. But we never see any surviving Jeffrey Epstein, surviving Harvey Weinstein. We never see these white people being held to the same account that they hold these Black people to. And as Black people, we have to, start saying that more vocally to the industry and to the news media and to law enforcement. Why is it just when it's a Black person, like y'all going all out, pulling out all the stops to take this person down, but you seem to are just shedding it off there saying, okay, well, we just really we want Diddy. Diddy is the kingpin of this. When we all know Diddy is not. And they're trying to make us believe that Diddy is the head of this, but he's not. And also, I think people are protecting Jay-Z as well. We need to get all of them and get them up out of here because they make us look bad. And also, Jay-Z is not a person that is for the people. Anyone that knows Jay-Z, the things that he did in New York that was not beneficial to Black people when it comes to the Barclays, that was a problem. And then this the Super Bowl thing or whatever, the way he sneaked and backdoored Jermaine Dupri, and now he's over this making millions of dollars over this. And once he cuts his deal, he comes on TV before Black people and say we're not kneeling anymore. And what did we do as Black people? We didn't say anything. We weren't kneeling anymore. Instead of telling Jay-Z, you don't speak for us. We have to take our voice back from people like Jay-Z because all they're doing is selling us out and benefiting and making money off of us. Jay-Z is the new slave. He really is. But he's getting something in return to sell his own people out. And that's what a lot of these entertainers do. They sell their own people out, sell their own friends out for their own personal benefit. That's why we should not be putting these celebrities on pedestals. But as Black people, we have to start supporting each other. The good Black people, not the ones like Jay-Z, because Jay-Z, he doesn't deserve our support. But there are Black people out here that do try to stand up for the community, and they don't, just try to go along to get along. I'm going to use Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, regardless what you think about him, he speaks his mind. He doesn't cower down. He's not going to let the white man come to him and tell him, look, I need you to apologize. You're going to do this, this, and this. Otherwise, we're going to blackball you. What does he say? Okay, do what you're going to do. We have to start doing that and stop just going along and letting them treat us any kind of way. And then he brought up the Jews don't do this. Well, the Jews weren't treated like us. We have to also remember that there is something as a slave mentality. And a lot of Black people still have a slave mentality. And for some reason, they can't get out of that mentality until we can get our people to release that slave mentality. We are not going to progress as a people. These other cultures will stick together. We don't stick together. Do Black people really realize how powerful we could be if we just stick together? We're not a majority by any stretch of the imagination, but we do move things. We move culture. We're on pace to spend, I think, like $1 trillion by the end of the year. $1 trillion. We have our Black money is power as well, but we do not wield it, and we need to start wielding it. But the reason we can't do that because we have so many people in our community that only cares about self. We're never going to progress if we just think about what I'm going to get from it or what you're going to get from it. We have to think as a community as how we can uplift and build our wealth in our community and make these people listen to us because they copy everything from us. We create things, we can't make money from it, but they can. And then we help them. We got to stop doing that.
I agree.
We must stop doing that. We have to stop letting everybody into our culture, accepting them in, and then letting them benefit off of us, all these culture vultures. And then what do? Once they get their money, they turn their back on us and they walk out.
Facts.
And then act like we didn't help them. And that includes these they're Black too, but biracial people too. Biracial people are part of the problem in the Black community. The ones that do not want to acknowledge their full Blackness and they want to try to straddle both lines when really you are how you present. If you look like a black man, you look like a black woman, you are black in their eyes. In society eyes, you're black. I don't care what you think or what you want to be. This is how they see you. But when we have people that are mixed race around here not really wanting to claim their blackness, that's another way how they divide us. The colorism thing. It's so many things that we need to fix in our own community before we can, start telling other people and showing them how they should treat us and how we have to make them treat us. We have to stop accepting the lowest and strive for it. We need the top of the top because we move everything. I mean, what other people in the United States have culture? Everybody gets their culture from us. If something is popping, it's because we made it that way. And all of these other people, like I said, they benefit. And we don't benefit from it. And then our black women, the way we treat our black women, the way these black men out here, you know what? Black men, let me say this to you. If you want to get you a white woman, a Asian woman, a Hispanic woman, I'm okay with that. Be with who you want to be with. The only thing I'm going to ask you is when you get with that woman, don't down the black woman. Okay? Don't talk about I'm with this woman because a black woman is this, a black woman is that. That's what y'all do. No other men do their women like that but black men. And that has to stop. And the first time y'all need somebody to rally behind you, we are always there. But you don't stick up for us. You will let these Kardashians, these Cardi B's, you will get out there and cape for them and back them and won't even back your own black women. When your mama is black, your sister black, your cousins, and your aunt is black. Get with who you want to get with. Just stop downing black women. Respect black women. Because when you get with those white women or those other women and you have a baby, your baby's still black.
That's a fact.
When America looks at your baby gonna be black. Your baby gonna have to deal with the same things you had to deal with it, unless you start helping us to change those things. And I'm gonna let you go so somebody else can call in. But that's what I wanted to say tonight.
I appreciate
thank you so much.
You're welcome, Yolanda. Thank you so much. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Peace. Peace.
Hey.
How you doing?
All right, and so
I'm great. What's your name?
Gina.
Gina. You sound like you just woke up. You up? You live?
No, I'm laying down. I'm
laying
up.
down? Okay, you on a
I'm
live
up
show. We gotta get that energy
I
up,
ran
Gina.
across your show and rewinded it.
Oh, thank you so much.
But I still had some. I rewinded it. I see you still live, so I was like, I want to call in because I have some comments.
Okay, so Gina, I'm gonna let you have the floor because I gotta eat some of this food. So while you talking, I'm gonna be eating, but I'm gonna have it on mute. All right, but the world gonna hear you. The world gonna hear you. All right.
Okay. I can talk now.
Yeah, you can talk now. You could talk for a good 2-3 minutes. I'm gonna get some of this grub in.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what I wanted to say about the guy, I wanted to comment about the guy saying to mind our business. I don't think we should. I disagree. And that's something that most of the black families been doing forever, pushing things under the rug, not talking about it. No, we need to speak on those things, bring it to the light. And also about 50 Cent. 50 Cent, he's talking like we don't know. Yeah, we don't know. But 50 Cent is in that industry with them people. I'm not going to put all my eggs in no basket on 50, but I believe 50 knows what he's talking about with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's protecting 50 where his stuff ain't coming out. But I feel like it'd be like a chain where this one goes down, then it's this one's turn, then it's this one's turn, and then it's this one's turn. I feel like each and every one of them are going to get their opportunity to go down. But 50 obviously knows what he's talking about. He's in the industry. He's sitting at parties with these people. He's at meetings and stuff like that. So I believe he knows what he's talking about. And it's deeper than Diddy though. Just like with the R. Kelly thing, it's these rabbit holes start to turn into sinkholes. This stuff is deeper than we think, and half of the people who's really, really involved, we'll never hear about them. We'll never hear about them. And then you have the girl talking that got away, and she's naming a lot of big time stars' names. People don't want to believe this. They're all in this industry together. They're all contractual actors and rappers. They're all under contracts. They got to do what these people tell them to do. They got to do what they're told to do. And you got some that's it's levels to it. There's people who is in positions like the Diddys and the Jay-Z's and the 50 Cents. Because 50 Cent's up there with a Diddy and a Jay-Z. So, I mean, and then you got, your smaller players. So, yeah, I believe it's bigger than Diddy. It's a whole lot bigger than Diddy. This is just the surface of it. And they playing in our face a lot with this stuff, too. But just like the election and all it's just a whole big party with the Democratic election, and people aren't seeing it. She ain't talking about nothing she gonna do for the Black community. She done told us no, and all she giving us is a whole bunch of rappers. Why would the rappers care about the DNC? Being a Democrat is against their better judgment as a rapper or a person with millions of dollars. What do they care about? Scandalous plans. But hey, it's all the play in our face. And it's only up to those that's woke to see what's going on, because the ones that sleep are fans. They don't want to believe it. And they're shocked every time something comes out. Nothing surprises me. If you read the Bible, it explains a lot of this stuff, if you believe in that.
Correct.
But yeah, if you believe in the Bible, you shouldn't be surprised. It prepares you. It explains a lot of the things that's happening. It's not going to say verbatim what P. Diddy's going to go down, but trust me, it lets you know. So you know what's going on in this era to know where we at. And yes, like one of your callers said, it's the tables is turning. It's exactly what's happening. The tables is turning. The earth has got to change. Something's got to give. Basically, things is changing, and they want to fight it. And yeah, it's a lot of us up there, and a lot of people who cosplaying as a scammer, not being Black, want to use that. It's a lot of them up there that look like us that we're going to think is for us, but they ain't for us. It's crazy. It's crazy how asleep our people are, but it's expected. Everybody don't wake up at the same time. We gotta really learn patience for our people if we really love our people, because people wake up at different times. If they ain't getting it or seeing it right now, it might just not be a time. So, but I like what you do, I like that you do give us the opportunity to talk and voice our stuff, and I like that you bring the real stuff, because a lot of these YouTubers are playing in our face. Sometimes I be thinking they are already bought and paid for, and it be some of them popular ones, like all these lawsuits with these bloggers now. Even with the main one with that rapper girl that sued that blogger. Sometimes I even watch her and I be like, I feel like she's bought and paid for. Something feel funny about it. I don't trust none of these. I don't trust none of these niggas. If you're a blogger and you're on regular syndicate TV and you're hosting shows, nigga, you done signed a contract. I don't trust it. I don't trust nobody.
So shouts to you, Gina. I appreciate you. Great assessment. Yes. And make sure you stay tuned in. Make sure you
I will. I'm gonna watch this till you go off. I'm up. I just woke up at 11.
Thank you. Also, we got the Spooky Hours app. You could download that in your Apple Store or your Google Play Store. That's my TV show, the Supernatural show called Spooky Hours.
Oh, I like Supernatural. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you could download the app so you can watch it. Okay?
All right. So I'm going to just give my shout out to Boston. That's where I'm calling from.
Shouts to the whole Boston. Gina in the building.
All right, baby. You have a good night.
You too. Thank you. The lines is open. I know I missed a lot of calls. Let me shout out the people who just called. 470-708-506-502-398. Peace. Peace.
Finally.
He said finally.
I respect all the other callers. That
Uh-huh.
lady, she sounded like Mary J. Blige, the one that just got off. This is CC Trucker again.
CC Trucker, what's happening with you?
Hold on. Let me take my AirPod off. I forgot you told me it don't sound good. Is this better?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I would like to tell my scary stories before I go to bed.
Let's get it.
All right. So there's this thing in LA. They do it in New York, but not as much. But they do it in LA where they have a ritual, right? They use different type of religions, but one of the religions that they use is Santeria. Some people are familiar with it, but it can have different. It can go dark, meaning you can use dark magic with it. So celebrities tend to use it in LA to get rich because you can cast spells and things like that. You see what I'm saying? But they also do it for love spells. So I'm going to try to make my story quick, but it's kind of a long story, but I'm going to wrap it up in 4 minutes. I try. So I met this guy, right? This was a couple years back. I met this guy. He was a black guy, but he was half Spanish. And I guess I should have known something was off when he had told me his childhood. But, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But he said that his mother was a witch and she tried to sell him to Satan. So she put him in the oven when he was a year old. And I guess somebody heard him screaming or something. And it was just something where they caught him just in time before she actually turned the oven on. But anyway, fast forward, I didn't know he was into Santeria. And one night he came to visit me. We were watching a movie, and I seen these people doing voodoo. We were watching like one of those scary movies. So I made a little joke. I was like, oh, they're doing voodoo. Ha, 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 ha. This man got so offended to the point where he almost assaulted me. He was like, you shouldn't talk about people. You don't know what you're talking about. This, he was going really in. So I said, I rebuke you. You know what I mean? Make a long story short, I was like, why are you getting mad at me? I don't believe in this type of stuff. And he was like, you don't have to believe in it, but they will make you believe. I'm like, what are you talking about? So we got into an argument, turned the movie off, and I told him to leave. Right before he left, he was like, watch what happens to you. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. So he leaves, and I fell asleep that night. And this dark entity tried to like unalive me. Like it jumped on top of me, and it was like trying to cover my face. So I wake up and I'm trying to scream, but it, covered my mouth. And I'm pushing this thing off, and it was kind of heavy. So I felt like my chest was like caving in. So I'm trying to push this thing off, and I'm pushing it. And I'm like, maybe I just had a bad dream. So I jumped up. Finally, I was able to push this thing completely off of me. I jumped up. I go in the bathroom. I'm washing my face, and I'm like, calm down, right? So I finally fell back to sleep. I was saying a deep prayer and everything because, I'm spiritual. So I said a prayer and everything. And I fell back to sleep maybe about 40 minutes later. That thing came in my sleep again. And this time it came with a vengeance. And even though I'm Islamic, I said, Jesus. And I was screaming, Jesus, Jesus. Finally, I was able to get that thing off of me. But I swear to the Heavenly Father, I seen this thing go to the door and stay there for a few minutes. And it had no feet. So in Islam, they call it a jinn. And it stayed by the door, and it had like a hood, like how the Green Reaper looks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh my God. And it just stood there. So I'm like, it was like we both had a staring match, and the thing flew out. It flew out my bedroom, and my bathroom is straight across, and it went straight into the bathroom. So I'm like, oh my effing goodness, what is going on? I was too afraid to even go into the bathroom. So I laid there the whole night just praying, praying, praying. Do you know the next day, this thing stayed in my house for like a month? So I'm calling so my ex-husband's brother, he's into exorcism. He's not fully into it, but he knows a lot of people that do it. So I called him and I'm like, "Oh my God, there is a spirit in my house. I got to get it out." Even my daughter at the time, she seen it. It will come mostly at night. It would stay like in the bathroom and by my window curtains. And it would just like do weird shit around the house. So he said I have to play this surah from the Quran called Surah Tubakra. It's a surah that gets spirits out of your house. So he told me how to do the whole ritual, and it took a couple of weeks to get that thing out of my house. But I texted the dude that I was dating at the time. I said, "Do you know you brought a spirit into my house?" His response was, "I didn't bring it. You did." I said, "How are you going to say I did that?" He said, "Whenever you test those type of spirits and you say they're fake," because I kept saying, "Oh, it's fake. Oh, I don't believe, whatever." He said, "What they'll do is they'll show you how fake they are." So I said, "But at the end of the day, you did it. You know, you was the one that was conjuring shit." It was like he knew he was doing it, but at the same time, the spirit was really after me. That makes sense?
Yeah, it do
But
make sense.
child, that happened to me a few years back, but I'll never forget that. That was my first encounter with an actual jinn. But that's just one of one of my many scary stories. That's why Kay Jose was like, she needs to come on here because I'm always talking about the stuff that my family's into. I'm from the islands of Trinidad and Tobago, and my family, they're heavily into witchcraft, and I've seen a lot of shit that they do and the stuff that comes back on them. You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
But anyways,
that was an epic
that's what.
story. That was amazing. And you
Yeah.
say you got
But
more?
thank
You
you
got
for.
more stories?
Oh man, so many things have happened to me crazy with these spirits because I feel like I'm one of those what they call clairvoyant. You know, a clairvoyant, like I see things before it happens.
Correct.
And I think with me having that purity of being able to see stuff, it doesn't those spirits don't like me. They don't like my aura, and I can feel them sometimes. So it's a constant battle for me. Sometimes I wake up in sweats.
Oh,
but it's a constant battle. Yeah, I've had it when I was really young, and I learned how to train it. It's kind of weird. I don't want to. I know this is the best time to talk about it, right? Okay.
Nah, listen. This is what we're gonna do because we got some other callers calling, but your story
Okay.
was
Okay. Yeah.
was
Yeah. I
great.
don't want to. I don't
Look.
want to soak
No,
up your time.
you can call back in like 10, 15 minutes. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
see
I
if we
want
got.
everybody to get their fair shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if we got some more
All right.
callers that got some more stories. All right, I
Thank
appreciate
you,
you.
M.Reck. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you too. All right. Bye bye.
Peace. Peace. Peace.
What up?
Take me on speaker. Run the lights up, yo.
What?
Yeah. Take me on speaker, good brother. You sound like you far away.
Oh, my bad, G. Hold on.
Run the lights up, y'all.
Hey, what's going on, man?
We now in spooky hours. Yeah, what's up? What's going on? Got to mute your audio. You got to mute the music, brother.
Yeah, I'm listening to you now, but
Talk
I
to
was
me.
hearing everything, the women's comments and everything about Jay-Z and whoop-de-whoop-whoop, but I don't think Jay-Z and got nothing to do with none of that situation.
Okay.
That's my opinion. P. Diddy's just P. Diddy, but I feel like Jay-Z's on something else, though.
Got you.
And me personally, whatever P. Diddy got going on, you know, he been kind of weird to me anyway. That's my opinion.
No doubt, good
You
brother.
know, cause he's one of them dancing type niggas. You know, he like to dance and just speak that word shit. But don't get me wrong, I always liked P. Diddy, but he's kind of weird. So, and then I heard the women's comment on a whole lot of shit. And, you know, I feel like black women gonna do it anyway because what's going on now in the world. Because we're gonna elect that woman. I want her to be the president. She's gonna be the president. But I think that's gonna fuck the. I ain't gonna say it's gonna mess the world up, but
good brother, you
believe me,
you gotta watch
she's gonna get elected, and just watch all the black women act silly after that, though.
Okay.
And that's just the black women. Just women in general.
My brother, I
But
appreciate
to
you
me,
calling, man. You know what I mean? I gotta get to the next caller, all right? Salute.
Yeah, but
Let's get it, y'all. Yo, when y'all call up, make sure you're not drunk. Make sure you're not high out your mind. Make sure you cohesive. Make sure you're not using a bunch of profanity or any profanity. Nevertheless, let's get it. Run the likes up. Man, we almost at the 2 hours mark, and it's still like 1,300 people in here. Shouts to CC. My man Jose brought somebody on that could tell phenomenal stories, so that was amazing. Yeah, I want to hear some spooky stories, man. You know what I mean? Let's get it. We doing spooky hours as well as, we covering the 50 Cent, Jay-Z, and Diddy topic. But let's get to these spooky stories too, man, because we got Demon House out, man. Listen, this spooky hours thing went from a call-in show where people call me with these supernatural experiences to a television show. Got a TV series, and then we got an animated TV series. Like, y'all understand what's going on? And an app. Peace. 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 678, you live. Peace.
Yes. This is how you doing?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm okay. This is my first time calling your show. I love your show.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
Thank you so much.
I just want to, have a moment to tell people right now that Kamala Harris will not be president of the United States. I just wanted to call up and say that Kamala Harris will definitely not be president. Okay, so don't worry, don't fret, don't worry. Just know that Trump will be the 47th president. And that's all I have to call and tell you. That's it.
I appreciate you. Thank you for calling. Salute to all the new callers, all the new subscribers. Man, just everybody, man. Salute to the Rec Mob. Everybody's Rec Mob. Caller 281-701. State your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean.
Hi, this is Yolanda again. I'm
Yolanda.
sorry.
No, you're good, Yolanda.
I had to call back.
Okay, talk to me.
I have a question. I need to understand, what is it about Donald Trump that makes Black people feel like he's good for us? This man wants to give the police unfeathered immunity. That means that they could do whatever they want and not be held accountable. He wants to throw out the Constitution. Do people really understand what that means if we don't have a Constitution anymore? Donald Trump wants to make America great again. People have continuously asked him, when was America great? He won't really say, but what he will tell you is times in his life when it was great to him. And that's when Black people were not full citizens back in slavery. So I'm trying to understand how that's good for us. All these white men that have ran for president, I never heard Black people come out and say, oh, people just voting for him because he's a white man. But the moment a Black person is running, whether it's Kamala Harris or Obama, well, I'm not going to vote for them just because they're black. Nobody said you were voting for this person just because they're black. You're voting for a person because you feel like this person may be better than this other person.
Mm-hmm.
You gave all these white men a chance to be president. Why not give this black woman a chance to be president? If you don't think she's black, still, she's a woman. Why not give her a chance? You done gave a bunch of white men a chance. Why she can't have a chance? A lot of men and women out here, I really believe that they don't feel like women are equal to men. Because I've heard black people say, she's a woman. She can't do the job that a man could do. Right. She may not be able to do the job that a man could do, but she can do the job that a woman could do that might be better than what a man could. I mean, we've given all these white men, these old white men, a chance. And where are we? Where are we now? Why not give this woman a chance? The lady that was called a little while ago, I mean, she was like, Kamala is not going to be president or whatever. She wants Trump. I mean, I wonder, is she a black woman? Does she have sons? I need to know these things because I'm trying to understand why a person would want Trump to be president other than this woman, to give her a shot. And people lie on this woman all the time and say she put all these people in prison and stuff. And then when you ask them where's the proof for it, they don't have it. They just don't like her because she's a woman. That's really what it is. It might not even be because she's black. It might just be because she's a woman. But people, you need to really think about what you're saying when you want Trump to be president. If you're voting for him, vote for who you want to vote for. But at least look into these people. Look at Trump's policies. Look at the things that he says he wants to do. Go read the Constitution so you can see what rights that you have that if he gets rid of the Constitution, that you won't have anymore. Look into what he wants to do with the police. If you have kids, you have a black son, that might be beneficial to you to know. So look into those things instead of just voting for someone. And everybody think, oh, Trump gave us those checks. Trump didn't give you anything. He had to sign it into law because it was veto proof, which means whether he signed it or not, you were going to get those checks. And you know why you got those checks? Because Democrats fought for you to get those checks. Republicans didn't even vote for you to get those checks. They didn't want to give it to you. And then when you got them, when they stopped because of them. Donald Trump just put his name on it because he know a lot of people are too stupid to realize that he just put his name on it. It don't mean that he gave it to you because his party did not vote for you to get it. The economy that you say he had, when you are a president, when a Barack Obama was in office for 4 years, you really start feeling what the president did in the second and third year. And then it goes into the next person. So Trump benefited from the things that Obama had done. And I'm not saying that Obama was perfect by any means. No candidate is perfect. When you're voting for president, you're not voting for someone that's going to be perfect, that's going to do everything that you want them to do. They may do some of the things, but I hear so many people complain about, oh, the Democrats don't do this, but I never hear them complain about what the Republicans do. The Republicans don't even care enough about us to try to even get our vote. When Donald Trump tried to get your vote, you know what he said? Black people, what do you have to lose? Black men. When he tried to get your vote, you know what he did? He didn't even go to the barbershop. He called in the barbershop and said, I knew black men would support me because I'm a convicted felon like them, which is an insult. But that made y'all feel good? Okay, I'm going to let you go because I'm probably making some people mad. But this just, is beyond me. This man is literally, he's horrible. He's a racist. He's a sexist. He does not like women or black people. But we have black people voting for him. I don't understand it. And I'm so sorry. I'm going to go. I'm sorry I didn't have a spooky story. That's spooky to me. That really is a spooky story. Because if you really think about what will happen to this country, if Trump is in office, it's spooky. Good night.
Good night, Yolanda. Peace. Let's get it, y'all. We are in spooky hours, man. We actually in overtime. Run the likes up. Peace.
Yo, Reck.
KV the one. What's happening?
Reck, what's goody, man? I wanted to hit you with a verse real quick before I speak on what the last caller was talking about.
Okay.
Check this out. You remember this verse real quick? You remember this verse from Hove? You remember he said, "My flesh no nigga could test. My soul is possessed by the evils in the form of diamonds and Lexus. The exorcist got me doing sticks like homie. You don't know me, but the whole world owe me strip. Was thought to be a pleasant guy all my life, but now I'm down for whatever. Ain't nothing nice. Throughout my junior high years, it was all friendly, but now this higher learning got the Remy in me. Liquors invaded my kidneys. Got me ready to lick off, mama, forgive me. I can't be held accountable. The evil's beating me down, boo. Got me running with guys, making G's, telling lies that sound true.
Yeah, that's the
My
evils.
soul is possessed by the evils in the form of diamonds and Lexus, the exorcist. Look, they've been telling us. It
That's
probably just went over our head because we was a little more close to the bottom at that time. So we could see it a little different. We was bending the light a little different on it. You know what I mean? But they always been giving it up from day one. Just little clues.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
But as far as the last caller talking about politics and all that, I'm not necessarily I'm Moorish American, so I can't necessarily step into that field about, dipping into trying to vote on whoever's on that side of the ledger. However, what I can say is this, is that if you asking why black men or black people are voting on Trump in general, is because they're not paying attention to the news media and all of the outlandish propaganda that's being spewed about him. That's why they voting on him. Now, what do I mean by that, right? So you have something called politics, then you have propaganda, and then you have reality, right? Now, we can link them all together with one quick understanding. When Trump said what he said about the Central Park Five, everybody went off. But like I said, they never mentioned that those boys got locked up in the biggest Democratic city, in the biggest Democratic state, with the biggest Democratic judges. So if you want to vote Democrat, you're basically voting for your kids to be able to go through something like that. They can snatch them up off the street, say they raped somebody, put them in jail for 15 years, expose them to all kinds of pedophilia with all kinds of wild men, and then say, oops, we made a mistake. That's the democracy for you. So why would a black man continue to vote on that? You have to make it make sense without your emotions. Like, again, like I said, democracy is old foul Rome. So what we looking at inside of the government is lack of structure. Democracy is not mentioned in the Constitution one time. It's not mentioned in the Constitution. It's not mentioned in the Bill of Rights, and it's not mentioned in the preamble or the Constitution and Congress assembled. It's not mentioned anywhere. So why would we keep voting on Europeans to continue to take control over us? See, y'all not getting the bigger picture of why people is voting on Trump. And if you really want to keep it a stack, when you talk about policies, let's just get into a couple real quick, okay? Number one is the First Step Act that he signed that released over 30 to 100,000 brothers and Latino brothers for crimes that basically was not, they was being railroaded for, they had football numbers for crimes that didn't deserve it.
Correct.
So the First Step Act freed up about close to 30,000 to 100,000 of those brothers all across the United States. When people was running around saying, oh, they letting people out of jail during COVID, that was the First Step Act that did that. But they didn't tell y'all that because, of course, the whole news media and everything wasn't on his side. Another thing that he did was sign the Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act. Now, if he's so racist, explain to me why he's the first president to make lynching a federal crime. The first time, look, Emmett Till Lynching Act is the actual first time any president has made lynching a federal crime. Obama had the chance to do it. Why didn't he? He gave the colorful people their rights. But he didn't look out for the homies. Facts. So if you ask him why they voting on him, the First Step Act would be one. The Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act would be another. And then when you look at what's happening with the economy, how dare you say Trump inherited an Obama economy when he was the one who was signing peace treaties with everybody. Obama didn't sign no peace treaties. There was wars going on in every single democracy and Democratic president, and all of the ones that was up under them acting like they was Republicans at that time. So therefore, no wars means that we keep more money here in home. Okay? You can't tell me Trump exploded the economy and we got Kamala and these niggas right now giving out $750 to North Carolinians that done lost their home and cars in a storm, but you got $8 billion to send to Ukraine. You got another $100 million to send to Israel. That don't have nothing to do with America. And that's all non-American. And the same person that you talking about right now that you want to vote on is in office right now and has been in office for the last 3 years. And the economy is on their backs. So this is why the brothers and a lot of people are voting on Trump, because they could care less. This is just like a business. I don't care if that man cheated on his wife. I don't even give a damn if that man liked me. All I need to know is that I'm going to come into work in a safe work environment and I'm going to get paid on goddamn time like they told me. Pardon my language. That's all I need to know. I don't care anything else about if he slept with somebody, if he cheated on his taxes. I don't care if he got a side chick. I don't care about none of that. Because if we start digging in my closet, your closet, and everybody else's, we all might find some things that we be judgmental about. I don't care about that. We just want to know that the job is being done. And I'm telling you, he locked the border up. Y'all was calling them racist. Oh, he's stopping the Mexicans and the Islamic brothers. No, he had all the countries that was high on the trafficking list jammed up. And they had babies that wasn't theirs. They had babies that wasn't theirs. And now we seeing the people right now, the same people, right, that been voting. Didn't Diddy throw a 2012 Obama party? Didn't he throw it? Yeah, he threw an after party. Yeah, he threw an after party for Obama in 2012. The same way Oprah and The Rock and all these people, Bill Gates, Epstein, all of them have been heavy Democratic promoters and donators for years. So we looking at those people tied down, and Trump was the one that pushed the button on all these suckers because he told them, let me rock out, let me do my thing, but y'all keep trying to impeach me and you keep running false narratives. Okay, since you want to keep pumping fake stories and fake news, when I run this real investigation on you niggas, let's see what happens. And look, everybody disappearing, niggas fleeing the country before election day, because they know what's about to happen. It's time to free the land, man. Democracy don't have nothing to do with America. It is the enemy of everything that we've ever built here. Every single nation on earth that belongs to original people has always been the republic. Peace, God.
Peace, God. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Yeah, salute. That was definitely powerful by KV the One. Salute. Yeah, my brother, he dropped He dropping heavy gold nuggets. Heavy, 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 heavy. Salute to that brother. I'm gonna definitely lock in with my brother behind the scenes. And yeah. So on that note, because I do want to get to this grub, but I don't want to do you a disservice eating on the mic. We could continue this in the afternoon. Let's continue this like 12:30. We'll do part 2 to this because I know a lot of people want to call. A lot of people probably calling back, but I don't want to get too political. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the Queen. Songs by Alicia. Let me know how you felt about Demon House real quick. If y'all saw Demon House, you know, the animated episode to the Spooky Hour series, put a fire emojis up if you rocking with it. You know what I mean? If you saw it on the Patreon, you saw it on the Spooky Hours app on the Apple side, you have to refresh the app so the episode can pop up. Let me know if you saw it on the paywall. Let me know, man, because I'm getting a lot of great feedback, and we going into the next episode, and we'll have the next episode probably like I say no more than 2 weeks or so. We got another series. So salute to everybody supporting it. Appreciate y'all. The links is in the chat room. The links is gonna be in the um description as well. I want to say this too, because you know, I allow people to speak. You know, you're gonna have some people on one side, you're gonna have some people on the other side, you know, the left wing and the right wing. But I don't really like to get too political, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I do open the floor up and let people speak their mind. But when it get, you know, a little bit on the political side, a little too much, I gotta come in and bring the balance again. So that's what I'm doing right now. Plus, you know, because I don't want to have my other callers and my other you know, people in the chat room feeling like, oh, nah, I didn't really come here for politics. So you know, we gotta be considerate of them. You know what I mean? So on that note, this was I would say this was a general live and we got a spooky story. I was trying to get more, but we could probably just continue spooky hours maybe another day this week, maybe tomorrow, you know, or another day down the line. But you know, this general live where we talked about 50 J and Diddy kind of took over spooky hours episode, but nevertheless, we still had a great live. We still had a great live. And if you enjoy this live, make sure you leave those fire emojis in the comments and leave it in the regular comment section as well. I need y'all to leave comments in the regular comment section right now, and also run it up on that Demon House. Like I said, the links is in the chat room. It's on the Spooky Hours app on the Apple side. It will be on the Google side as well. We just working out the politics, and you know they gotta just do what they gotta do. It should be up there any day though. You know what I mean? We working everything out, and then also it's on the Patreon and on the paywall. So I have the chats in. I mean, I have the links in the chat room. I have the links in the description. So on that note, I appreciate y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. Thank you for tuning in. Love is love. Salute to everybody that's on the Spooky Hours vibe. Salute to Jose. Salute to CC telling that story. Hopefully, I'm saying your name right. But nevertheless, thank you for all the callers. It was a great show. Great show, man. And yeah, let's just keep this thing going. 12:30 to like, you know, anywhere between 12:30 to like 3:30. We're gonna probably bring part 2 back to the show. And yeah, we can get more assessments from different folks to speak on this. All right. And watch how you see a lot of people run with the angle, you know, but it is what it is. That's what they do. They jack me for everything. Salute to the Rec Mob. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone. All right. Y'all have a great night. Y'all be safe. I appreciate all the support. Make sure you download that Spooky Hours app in the Apple Store, Google Play Store. Get that Demon House. Get all the other episodes. Also, make sure you run it up on Tubi. That Knockout Kings of Comedy, presented by M.Reck and Rip, starring Scruncho, the comedian, Reggie Carroll, and a host of other comedians. Yeah, we got a lot going on, man. Of course, the music is back. Go watch that Catch a Lick video by M.Reck, the animation video on YouTube. About to hit 20,000, in a month on that. So yeah, man, I appreciate all the support from my ladies and the homies. All right. Salute to the Rec Mob. I'm gone. Once again, double deuces and bubble gooses. See y'all in a few hours or so. Peace.
And we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck.